Number 8. Impossible Rogue Wave. In 1978, the MS München, a formidable ship with a crew of 27 and a steel cargo, disappeared mysteriously. And the enigma surrounding its vanishing has since become quite a subject of debate. The MS München was a pride of the merchant navy fleet, boasting unsinkable status. This robust vessel, measuring 857 feet in length, was believed to withstand any turbulent sea conditions. Yet, on December 7, 1978, while en route from Bremerhaven, Germany to Savannah, Georgia, it vanished from the face of the earth. In the lead-up to its disappearance, the ship's crew had sent out a distress call, indicating that the sea conditions were treacherous. But despite an extensive search effort, no trace of the München was found, at least not initially. However, 2 months later, a breakthrough occurred when the ship's starboard lifeboat was discovered. What was truly perplexing about this find was the condition the lifeboat was found in. The pins securing it to the vessel, situated a staggering 60 feet above the waterline, were twisted in a manner that strongly suggested a colossal wave had struck it. However, a wave would have had to have been at least 70 feet in height, a scale of a wave that defied belief for both scientists and shipbuilders. It exceeded any wave ever recorded and was considered impossible. Mysteries of the Missing, hosted by Terry O'Quinn, ventures into this intriguing case, drawing insights from top experts and scrutinizing the evidence provided by the discovered lifeboat. The fundamental question remains: could this massive cargo ship have fallen victim to an unprecedented wall of water so immense and abrupt that the crew had minimal opportunity to issue a distress call? The MS München's vanishing act continues to perplex and captivate, challenging conventional wisdom and adding yet another layer to the maritime lore of the unexplainable. Number 7. The USS Cyclops. In 1918, the USS Cyclops, a Proteus-class collier designed for coal transport, set sail under mysterious circumstances. Built by the William Cramp & Sons Ship and Engine Building Company in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, it was an unusual choice to carry manganese ore instead of coal, a far denser cargo. The ominous journey of the Cyclops began on February 16, 1918, as it left Rio de Janeiro bound for Salvador, Brazil. Troubles began from the very beginning, as reports suggested the ship was overloaded and had a cracked cylinder. Despite recommendations to return to the United States for repairs, though, it continued on its journey. Just 4 days later, the Cyclops, still overloaded, made an unscheduled stop in Barbados before supposedly heading straight to Baltimore, Maryland, with no planned stops. However, it never reached its destination. Inexplicably, the USS Cyclops vanished without a trace, leaving no wreckage or debris behind. And what's even more perplexing is that no distress signals were ever received via wireless communications along the ship's route. A few years later, a magazine published a story describing the ship's enigmatic disappearance as if a colossal sea monster had swallowed it whole, crew and all. Numerous theories have emerged to explain the ship's fate, ranging from a German Navy attack near St. Kitts to a catastrophic listing caused by soaked cargo turning into a slurry. Other speculations include a massive explosion preventing an SOS call, or the notorious Bermuda Triangle playing a role. But despite a massive investigation by the Navy, the fate of the USS Cyclops remains a baffling mystery. Adding to the intrigue, both of the Cyclops' sister ships, the USS Nereus and the USS Proteus, also disappeared with all hands on deck, lost in the Atlantic. And at the time of its disappearance, the USS Nereus was on the same route as the ill-fated Cyclops. The mystery of the Cyclops still intrigues people today, leaving us a lasting maritime legend marked by obscure riddles and an unsettling aura of the unknown. Number 6. The Titanic of the South. In the torrid waters of July 1909, the SS Waratah, a luxury steamer of Scottish origin, embarked on an ill-fated voyage from Cape Town to Durban, South Africa. Designed as a passenger and cargo liner to Australia, It had just returned from its second trip down under. And with 211 souls on board, the Waratah set sail from Durban, bound for Cape Town, where it should have docked by July 29th. Yet destiny had a different plan for this lavish vessel. The SSS Waratah vanished without a trace, leaving no evidence of its grandeur behind. The mystery only deepened as the years passed, and sporadic sightings of ship-shaped wreckage along South Africa's coast between 1925 and 1999 failed to reveal the ship's true resting place. None of these fragments could be conclusively linked to the enigmatic Waratah. Numerous theories have arisen to explain the ship's disappearance, but one in particular captured the collective imagination. On the 100th anniversary of the ship's vanishing in 2009, it was suggested that a colossal wave might have capsized the vessel, leading to a catastrophic malfunction of its rudder. Sonar imaging lent some credence to this theory, yet the riddle of the SS Waratah endures. The tale of the SS Waratah is one of maritime intrigue, a luxurious ship swallowed by the ocean's depths, leaving behind a legacy of uncertainty and bewilderment. And despite the passage of time and advances in technology, the secret of this lost luxury liner remains an enigma, defying the persistent efforts of those who seek to uncover its final fate. Number 5. The Ghost Ship of the Arctic. The SS Bechimo is a vessel shrouded in mystery and folklore. This ship, known as the Alaska Ghost Ship, continues to mystify as it sails the Arctic, defying all odds and eluding captors. The tale of the SS Bechimo is a story of relentless resilience. Originally launched as the SS Angermanelven, in 1914 in Sweden, she traversed the Baltic bearing goods between Hamburg and Sweden throughout World War I. And as part of German reparations under the Treaty of Versailles, she was transferred to the United Kingdom, where she was renamed the SS Bechimo in 1921 after being sold to the Hudson's Bay Company. The Bechimo's real adventure began in the Arctic, specifically the Western Arctic, where she transported a curious assortment of cargo, from pelts to weapons, tobacco, sugar, and tea. But her fate took an eerie twist in October of 1931, when, while laden with furs en route to Vancouver, she became ensnared not once, but twice in pack ice. After a brief stop in the town of Barrow, the Bechimo faced its ultimate challenge. On October 8, 1931, trapped once more, the crew abandoned the ship with plans to return when the ice thawed in the summer. Some stayed nearby, braving harsh conditions to keep an eye on the ship. But on November 24th, a tempestuous storm ripped her from their grasp, carrying her 45 miles away. A week later, the crew miraculously spotted her, but this time, she was deemed unsalvageable. Abandoned for the final time, the Bechimo began her remarkable journey as a ghost ship. Over the years, reports of sightings continue to tantalize the imagination. Witnesses glimpsed her like Leslie Melvin in 1932, and several daring attempts were made to board and salvage the ship. She was successfully boarded on multiple occasions, but each time, she slipped through their fingers. The last documented sighting of the SS Bechimo was in 1969. Once again, trapped in ice, but she vanished without a trace. Her wreckage has never been found, adding yet another layer to the mysterious ship and its story. While it's widely accepted that the SS Bechimo likely sank after years adrift, her story serves as a testament to resilience and defiance. The Alaskan government has expressed a desire to locate the elusive Alaska Ghost Ship, but to this day the SS Bechimo remains just beyond our grasp. She is a symbol of the enduring mysteries that the world's oceans hold, an entity that refuses to be underestimated. If you located a ship that was drifting aimlessly in the ocean with no crew or captain aboard, would you claim that ship for yourself? Or would you report the abandoned vessel to the authorities? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, subscribe to the channel. Number 4. Witchcraft. On a fateful night in December 1967, a bizarre and perplexing maritime incident unfolded in the waters off Miami, leaving a trail of questions that persist to this day. The story revolves around Daniel S. Burak, the owner of a 23-foot cabin cruiser named Witchcraft, and his ill-fated voyage. Around 9 p.m. on December 22nd, Burak made a distress call to the Miami Coast Guard, reporting a collision near buoy number 7 at the outlet of Government Cut, a man-made shipping channel between Fisher Island and Miami Beach. He assured them that he and his passenger were unharmed but in need of a tow to shore, signaling their position with a flare. In just 19 minutes, assistance arrived at the location, only to discover an eerie absence. There was no Witchcraft, no Daniel Burak, and no communication whatsoever. The boat had simply vanished into thin air. The swiftness of the response by the Coast Guard raised suspicions, suggesting a familiarity with Burak's situation. On that particular night, with Christmas light tours attracting a flotilla of boats, Burak's disappearance remained all the more perplexing. Search efforts extended for over a week, employing air and sea resources, but no trace of Burak or his passenger, Father Padraig Horgan, was ever uncovered. Their mysterious vanishing had led some to cite the Bermuda Triangle as a possible culprit. However, intriguing questions surround this disappearance. Buoy number 7, where Burak reported the collision, was located near the outlet of Government Cut, a mere 900 feet from Miami Beach. This prompts the question, why would Burak venture into the treacherous Atlantic Ocean when he could have enjoyed the Christmas lights from the safety of Miami's shores? Some speculate that it might have been a ruse, casting doubt on whether Burak was truly at Government Cut. The situation becomes even more mysterious when considering Burak's ties to the wealthy and a crime wave in Miami at the time, including a robbery at a neighbor's waterfront home. To add to the intrigue, in 1963, Burak's Galen Hall Hotel mysteriously burned down, leading him to sell his properties and seek employment in Miami. The enigma of Daniel Burak's vanishing remains a tantalizing puzzle in the records of maritime and Miami's history. The Bermuda Triangle is just one theory, but this story is full of shadowy elements that invite us to delve deeper into its mysterious depths, revealing a tale of uncertainty, intrigue, and unexplained circumstances. Number 3, the Intrepid. In October 1996, the ocean off Florida's coast became the backdrop for a baffling maritime disappearance. The distress call from the yacht Intrepid set the stage, with 16 people aboard urgently reporting their sinking vessel. Their intention was clear. They would employ a lifeboat until rescue arrived. But little did they know, this call would kickstart a mysterious saga. The Coast Guard swiftly mobilized, and their mission was to locate the Intrepid and its passengers who were caught in this predicament. However, despite exhaustive efforts and sea and air search covering 6,000 square miles of ocean, their quest bore no clues as to what became of the missing 16 individuals. 4 planes joined in the search, tirelessly scanning the waves and skies through the night and into the following day. But mysteriously, no trace of the Intrepid, its passengers, or the lifeboat was ever found. It was as if they vanished into thin air. Weather conditions, with tumultuous seas, relentless rain, and towering waves, only compounded the challenge faced by the Coast Guard. The fate of the Intrepid and its 16 souls remains a perplexing maritime mystery. And despite the extensive search efforts, no signs of wreckage or survivors ever emerged. The case, shrouded in intrigue, challenges our understanding of the sea's ability to keep its secrets hidden beneath its depths. The story of the vanished Intrepid endures as an eerie testament to the unfathomable mysteries of the ocean, leaving us with more questions than answers. Number 2, the USS Porpoise. The USS Porpoise, a brigantine, vanished without a trace, leaving a maritime mystery in its wake. Authorized by Congress in 1834 and launched in 1836, this vessel had its share of adventures, including coastal surveying and hunting pirates along the southern coast in the late 1830s. In 1838, the Porpoise embarked on a grand expedition around the world under the command of Lieutenant Charles Wilkes. This voyage was no ordinary journey. It confirmed the existence of the Antarctic continent, charted extensive areas of the South Pacific, and circumnavigated the globe before returning to New York 4 years later. The Porpoise's adventurous spirit continued in 1841 when it, alongside the USS Oregon, visited the French frigate shoals as part of the United States exploring expedition. However, it was in 1854 that the Porpoise embarked on a voyage from which it would never return. Separating from the squadron between Formosa and China, the ship mysteriously disappeared, and its fate remains unknown to this day. It's presumed that the vessel sank in a fierce typhoon, taking its secrets into the depths of the sea. The USS Porpoise remains an enigmatic maritime puzzle, a ship that ventured into the abyss only to vanish without a trace. It leaves us with lingering uncertainties, beckoning us to explore the depths of the sea, where untold mysteries lie hidden, just waiting to be unraveled. Number 1. The Patriot. The tale of Theodosia Burr Alston, daughter of American political figure Aaron Burr, weaves a tapestry of privilege and mystery. Her life, marked by privilege and education, took a somber turn in 1812 when she lost her only son to a fever, leaving her deeply grief-stricken. In search of solace, Theodosia embarked on a journey that would lead to one of history's timeless mysteries. On New Year's Eve in 1812, Theodosia set sail aboard the schooner Patriot in South Carolina, bound for a reunion with her father in New York. As the ship departed, hope filled the air, but what unfolded afterwards remains shrouded in obscurity. The Patriot, along with its crew and Theodosia, never reached its intended destination. It simply vanished without a trace. Over the years, a web of theories and legends has emerged, each attempting to unveil the fate of Theodosia. Some tales suggest that pirates attacked the ship, leading to Theodosia walking the dreaded plank. Others, however, propose a different narrative, where the Patriot unwittingly became entangled in the chaos of the War of 1812, sinking due to an accidental encounter with an enemy vessel. But perhaps the most whimsical account hails from a Karankawa chief, who claimed to have rescued a woman who washed ashore after a shipwreck. The woman, he asserted, gifted him a locket bearing the name Theodosia before she passed away. Yet, as the centuries have passed, the truth behind the fate of the Patriot and Theodosia Burr Alston remains elusive. The mystery lingers, a timeless riddle that defies resolution. In this maritime conundrum, the waters conceal secrets that even the passage of more than 2 centuries cannot reveal. Have you heard of any other particularly intriguing cases of ships that disappeared? And if so, what details or theories about its disappearance fascinated you the most? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.